My name's Susan Gable, and I'm with True Flights Incorporated. I have my husband Brian Gable here to talk a little bit about a joystick, floor-mounted joystick that he designed. Brian, could you tell us a bit about the advantages of this joystick?
Well, basically the concept behind it is to get a joystick that feels like a joystick in real aircraft. What we did essentially was make a Hall effect carrier that is ball bearing driven so that you have the feel of a real joystick, so that you can floor mount this and run it with variable grips. On the top we put a connector that you can change the grip styles as you see fit, and we're offering several different kinds at this point.
What kind of grips are you offering?
Right now we have a straight N3N style grip. We have a 2-inch ball grip, a smaller, what is essentially a modified Piper Cub style grip, meaning that, you know, on a standard Piper Cub you have just a pipe with a ball on the top to keep your hand from slipping. What we did is we modified the ball shape to put a multifunction switch in it to give you the feel of a more traditional light aircraft. We also have a modified pistol grip style joystick, and we have several others in the works. We also got an oval grip that's kind of a universal oval.
What are the advantages of this joystick as compared to the joysticks that are out there on the market today? I know you were unhappy with some features and some of the performance with the joysticks that are out there today.
One of the prime, having flown real aircraft, one of my biggest complaints about present day joystick systems is that they do not give you the feel that you have when flying aircraft that have traditionally floor mounted joysticks. Most of the tabletop joysticks that are available are fine if you're flying side joystick aircraft, but most of the vintage airplanes and the predominant joystick aircraft even of today fly with a joystick that is floor mounted. That joystick has a much longer throw from side to side and front to back, so there's actually more physical activity required to fly with that joystick. But it also gives you much finer control of your joystick, in that you're not stressing your wrist and your hands in an unnatural way when you're flying.
Do you plan to design any other products in the near future?
Yeah, the joystick is pretty much the first piece that we're working on. We've also worked on several different throttle quadrant combinations. One is a larger four-lever throttle with 25 buttons on it, and then we're also looking at building a modular system where you can actually take function modules like a two-handle throttle module with 10 buttons and combine it with other modules with rotary switches, with pots, with other kinds of push button or toggle switches, and make a larger quadrant combination. It would also help those that want to build home cockpits that don't have the resources or the skills to basically build those components themselves. We're also looking at building a rudder pedal system that will be hanging. So it'll be more like traditional real aircraft that are built with the rudder pedals that are suspended from beneath the instrument panel on the aircraft. It's being designed to be more ergonomic for the people that are using it, so we'll be able to adjust the width that the rudder pedals set, and also the front and back motion of the rudder pedals, so that'll be more comfortable for those that are flying long periods of time.
Well, that sounds interesting. I look forward to learning more about that. Again, I'm Susan Gable from True Flights Incorporated. We look forward to speaking with you again in the near future. And thank you. Thank you very much for joining us.